Now, let's check out the Jimmy Page tone. I think I'm gonna let's change it to treble, and so I'm gonna keep my. So basically, I'm gonna be using these two knobs instead of these two to achieve the Jimmy Page tone. The volume's gonna be at approximately 4, and the tone is at 4 as well. Notice how I don't want it to be too distorted, but I also don't want it to be too clean, so like somewhere in the middle. That's why it's at 4. Oh, by the way, I'm changing it to 3, and both knobs are going to be at 3, actually. Listen to the recording. I think it'll sound exactly like that. Except, like, Jimmy Page muffles it a little more. For this solo, I'm going all the way back to both 4s. Now that was Heartbreaker, and previously that was Whole Lotta Love. That was a solo. So now I'm gonna play the intro to Black Dog. Yeah, even Bubby likes it. I like how there's some feedback to it. Now I'm gonna play Rock and Roll by Led Zeppelin. was pretty lit. Okay, so let's get down to the Eric Clapton tone. Let's see. So if you want to do it clean, I'm switching over to my my Mustang amp and putting in the input. Actually, here, I think I'm gonna increase all. I'm gonna put all these to max, since when it comes to clean tones, it doesn't really have much of an effect. And I want it to have a full tone, so I want to keep it at 10. Now I'm switching the rhythm. As you can see, I love the keys of E and A. Before I move on to more distorted Eric Clapton tones, I'm going to move to a John Mayer tone. Now, this is, for this, I'm just going to simply switch to the treble tone. That's basically it. You just switch it. But now I'm gonna switch into the reverb, and all you have to do is switch to the 65 twin reverb section. So for that song by John Mayer, you're actually gonna want to keep it, just switch back to the Eric Clapton tone and keep it at the super reverb amp section. That's it. And now I'm switching back to the distorted Eric Clapton tone. Now for this one, you're gonna wanna so I'm keeping my rhythm at 3.5 for the volume and 3.5 for the tone, and for treble I'm keeping it at 7.5 and 7.5 for both of them. So if you're gonna want a bass tone, you're gonna want to keep it low. But if you're gonna want to go higher in higher notes, then you're gonna want to keep it high. Actually, I find that to be a little high, so I'm switching the treble, both of the knobs to 5. So let's see. Actually, I'm switching the volume back to 6. No, back to 7, I mean. Because I find that the other time, the first time, it was a little too high pitched for me. And when you're doing the solos, you want to keep it in the middle, actually. But if you want to go back to the clean tones, actually I want to go back and show you guys. I'm going back to the basement. So there you have it. That's my setup, the tones, how I get them, and basically everything else. Thank you.